medium camp you can go to in between cutting waves. So
Yeah.
I think that might be a little bit of a buff to Storm and a little bit of a nerf to...
Yeah, I mean, the Ancients, they didn't get any like added gold as well. Like, you get the same thing for Ancients, and the jungle, you get a little bit more. Storm is now going to be like elevated whenever he's jungling, which is always. That hero just goes to jungle. So yeah, the jungle's great, so I could totally see Storm being okay. The Bloodstone, that got changed too in the C patch as well.
Right.
To
I think it's
10 to 12 charges or 12 to 14?
14. Yeah, 12 to 14, and then I believe you get like 0.35 mana regen instead of 0.3, something like that. I'm not sure what the exact numbers are, but it's basically just straight up better. Bloodstone. So that's good for Storm. I mean, it makes sense with how the regen changes.
The active is a little bit funkier though, right? Changing the mana to health. It's like, is that really what you want to do as a Storm Sphere? Because then you can't get away afterwards.
I don't think you're using that active really at all.
But does it consume the mana? Yeah. Or does it just it actually consume?
I don't know. I haven't used it, but that was when I read it. That was what I.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I think somebody recently told me like it doesn't consume the mana. That's why there's such a long.
That would be ridiculously.
Oh, so you can just heal yourself without based on whatever
percentage of your mana is. Something like that.
That would be insane.
It doesn't consume it. Okay.
Let me check. I'll check.
Then yes, definitely you would want to get that on. I mean, it doubles your like HP or your mana regen regardless. So
yeah, guys in Twitch chat or wherever you're watching,
kind.
We're learning the new patch. As you guys probably at home, I know you guys know every tiny little intricacy of the new heroes.
That's right. They're all top 100 leaderboards.
These players probably don't know what the hell how these new items and stuff
Okay,
work.
so can be cast transferring 60% of your current mana. Yeah, so it transfers it. So you're losing it. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if you want to go that on. I mean,
being fed false information.
So Kaya for sure. Null tallies seems good.
Probably. I mean, null tallies.
Do you get any of the new? Do you get any of the new the new Kaya hybrid items? You can actually upgrade your Kaya now as a Storm.
That's true.
I think it's totally worth it.
Yeah.
Some status
you can
resist?
get status resist.
Dude,
that sounds super legit.
Kaya Sange?
Kaya Sange sounds amazing on
Even
Storm.
the Yasha, the attack speed's not, because you don't get attack speed from treads.
Yeah.
Which is something Storm, I think, got a lot of value out of when he wants to get all his overload procs.
Yeah.
And either of those upgrades seems good.
That sounds amazing.
The other thing about it is that it's actually just strictly better too. So it's 12%, and then you go up to this one, and it's 16%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
I don't think we'll see it being rushed, but like after your second, like after you get like maybe your Kaya Orchid or your Kaya Bloodstone, maybe it's like your second or third item you upgrade.
Man, I mean, you like wanted to have that Kaya in the late game too on Storm. You'd really never drop it. It's just it's too effective, and now you can get that upgrade. I mean, if Storm is good, he's going to be very, very good with this this new item. Especially if they keep buffing Bloodstone to be strong.
Well, Cuckoo had a lot of practice playing support. He's playing a traditional support, but in the off-lane role now, Mr. Dazzle.
He's had some fun hero pool. Like we saw in Major, he played a lot of Core Shaman. By a lot, I mean, I think maybe like 2 games of it, but that was something, a hero that no one's playing as a 3 position. He's always been a bit of an innovator.
Dazzle's just such a strong offlaner because traditionally that hero builds into items that offlaners would like to go anyway. He builds into like that utility aura / healing items. Like you can build into Guardian Greaves, you can build into Medallion, which upgrades into the Solar Crest, which is very, very good in the late game now with the upgraded Solar Crest. Like the hero just functions perfectly as an offlaner. And then with the additional levels that you're getting, the cooldown reduction, the effectiveness of those items is just absolutely crazy.
50%.
It's just straight up 50% cooldown reduction. They just added that.
That was one of those changes I'm reading. I'm just like, what? Why?
Isn't that Drow's level 25 talent?
Yeah,
like, correct. Yeah.
Is it 50 or 60?
I think it's 40.
Someone has 40. I think SF has 40 maybe, and Drow has 50.
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah. I think so. When Drow was really bad, they changed that to be.
Yeah.
Getting kind of low, but.
Yeah, I mean,
fine.
First wave was kind of under the tower, and we're seeing it go both ways. Storm a bit easier typically to last end of tower, though that was not the case. Already 3 denies on Armel. This is Armel. I've got to imagine got the edge here in terms of this mid lane mechanics.
Yeah.
He's a top 10 player, one of the best SE mids.
A lot of these top 20, top 10 mid players are just super good mechanically.
But it's also SEA where I feel like there's so many good mechanics. Like
yeah, for sure.
Their decision making and other team skills is often what lets them down.
Yeah.
Big creep wave
As
here.
we've seen.
Oh, missing first blood. Are they going to be able to find another? Looks like he's living, but Wyvern goes down.
Playing where Dazzle gets killed.
That is definitely what should happen in the Dazzle lane, though. That hero is... You just can't. You just actually can't trade with Dazzle. No hero can trade with Dazzle because he just keeps the buff on you. You can trade with him. It forces you off the wave for 6+ seconds.
That Stormer's game destroyed his first couple of waves in terms of CS.
Yeah.
And now there's a double damage rune.
And it's kind of what is expected with the Storm pick, though. It's not a winning matchup. He's getting... I mean,
But it's not a winning matchup, but he should have. He only got 2 CS in that first wave when it's under his tower. I feel like you can just drop remnants for CS there, if anything.
Maybe being a little greedy.
Maybe want to, conserve his mana and miss the last CS.
Maybe mistiming it.
It does kind of make me wonder, though, what this is going to look like if he's going to be able to eventually retreat to the jungle or not. Like, it seems likely that he should be able to, because he's still getting, like, decent levels. He's about half a level behind or so. A little more than that as we miss another kill. So Weaver dies.
Sentry. Oh, wait, that's a dire sentry, actually. They might have just de-warded that though. Weaver is a very low armor hero, though, against... although with the Wraith Band, he has 4 armor, but... He's a low armor hero against the Dazzle Q, so... And the heal bomb, like, if you get out of position on Weaver and he just drops a heal bomb, you know, you can take 60% of your HP all at once.
Look at Armel here, just taunting him, basically.
Controlling that creep equilibrium really well. Keeping this wave where he wants it so that he's on the high ground, and if Storm comes near, he can just go for those side blades harass.
The nice thing for 496, though, is that if they do have Storm retreat to the jungle, they can just send the Axe mid, get him some experience, and I think he'll actually do very well against the Templar Assassin, as long as they have a sentry down for the trap.
The sentry up here, so now lane gets rough for the Weaver. I think Armel might just be one of the best TA players. As far as the active players who are playing it a lot right now.
Yeah,
there's very few players.
I mean, he's hitting a lot of side blades, like, he's really punishing Storm in this matchup.
Oh, they know the Shikuchi's on cooldown, but even if he gets his Shikuchi off, the Poison Touch will finish him, yeah.
No stick charges.
Oh, man. Does he have TP back? Does he have to walk back to base?
Should be back up by now.
Maybe it's back up.
Oh, regenerate top
okay,
also.
Just back up.
Lane. These runes.
Ugh.
There's a fraction to keep it up as well.
That one really hurts.
Alright, mid lane's lost. It's lost bad.
We'll see what else they can do.
He can fall back to the jungle, and TA is not a hero that's going to invade your jungle. TA would rather just, you know, stack some ancients and bump her side. I'll farm you. Or take your tower really early.
Yeah.
She might invade if she's level 6 while Storm is pre-level 6, because then you can actually maybe threaten some kills with
Kill
the
him
traps.
with the traps, yeah.
But
don't worry, guys. He's got a bottle. He's got a bottle and a dream.
So bottom lane, that's the lane that's going well. There we go. Our top last hitter in the game, Brewmaster. Team 496. They got this bottom lane in lockdown.
He's out CSing the TA.
Yeah.
Good.
Getting some of these neutral creeps as well. Bounty runes end up trading off 2 for 2. And maybe a chance here to do a little something on the
ice fight. They're ice fighting.
Stuck in their ocean pit, so.
Oh, well played.
He tried to time the Shadow Wave even, but didn't have quite the damage calculated. Uh-oh.
Poor old Storm. I think this might be about all she wrote is 3 heroes are mid.
That's when you ping your supports that you don't have sentries mid against TA.
This one 496 is good at though. Anytime these ganks are happening or like a hero swaps lanes, they punish elsewhere.
Yeah.
We saw this back in game 1 a lot with their roaming Skyrats. It's heads up.
With the same player too. This is switched over. This was the Lifestealer in last game, now playing the offlane Brew.
Oh, that is interesting. I guess they're treating Brew more. Brew has been played a lot more as this like Radiance, no Blink Dagger build that I've seen like as more of a carry.
Yeah, I've seen that too, like Echo Sabers and Armlets and stuff too.
Yeah.
Just using the Drunken, whatever it's called, the thing where he runs really quickly and hits.
Cinder Brew. Or no, Drunken Brawler.
Drunken Brawler.
Yeah.
When he uses the Drunken Brawler, you can just kind of gap close a little bit like a Centaur ulti. So it's, yeah, you don't actually necessarily need the Blink Dagger anymore on the Brewmaster. I think you just play it a little bit.
Nice snowball away there by Timms. Gets the last hit on the creep to take off Battle Hunger and gonna taunt his way out of there. But yeah, the 496 have a lot of different heroes to sort of keep control of this lane when Storm jungles, which is nice.
Yeah. Max is pressuring the bot lane, so I guess they don't want to rotate him there because he's actually doing a lot of work down here. If he leaves, there's just so much less pressure on this lane. And then they'll just get out.
Ooh, Ninja Boogie. Some trouble. They move in. They also have the Tusk rotating, but Ninja Boogie is going to... No! Snowball save?
You're okay with this? The Spectre's getting kills.
Not bad at all. He needs to get level 6. He's so close, but he's not quite there. He needs to get a couple more creeps, but it looks like he's eventually going to fall.
Goodness.
Yeah, we lost it. They get 2 kills going the way of the Spectre.
Yeah.
The Spectre team.
Maybe applying a little too much pressure down there in that bot lane.
It's the 4-9-6 way, you know, these guys.
Yeah, that's true.
They want to fight. They're not going to back off. Call them out, they'll come running at you.
3 people,
Piss out.
whatever. They're ganking this TA with the axe. I think they can actually do this.
This is really big. If they can find a kill on Armel, looks like he is in trouble, drops the trap, but is eventually going to die, and they give the kill over their Storm Spirit.
He's only 240 gold.
That 3v1 kill.
Yeah.
XP chain, not amazing either.
Yeah.
He'll get a wave, I guess, but...
Yeah, it's the free waiver too, and... Yeah.
He's dead for quite some time, you know. He'd be up right now if it was previous patch, so.
Yep.
It's something.
Just like your shit.
Testing for
It's
a big old
huge
stack.
Look at the size of this thing.
Run. They have level 6 here. Up and able to walk away again as they pop the Drunken Brawler. That keeps him alive. They didn't have to pop ulti there.
I've been seeing more and more people do the max Drunken Brawler build as well. Just using it off cooldown to harass. It's super low mana cost for how much trading you can do with it.
It's like you get ganked, you can just pop it, kind of run away.
Yeah, exactly. You can do that too.
Insane evasion.
Very, very
How's
good.
the movement speed thing work with it?
It's like between 40 and negative 20%, but you know, on average, it's going to make you run a lot faster.
Oh, this is big. They got Ninja Boogie, Snowball, another remnant.
Oh, they went for the Wyvern. He's in the tower.
It's pretty bad for him, although Armela's here as well, trying to find a kill. The Haunt comes out as well, but now at low mana, need to escape, and
Yeah, they won't die for him.
just going to take the one easy kill, but back here to the south, that means that they're going to be able to finish off the stack.
Okay. Overall, this Brumas having a very good time farming quite well.
Farmed his first bracer pretty quickly. With all the CS he's been getting.
Do we have any ancient stacks? There's one there. Where's the ancient camp?
To the
I don't
right.
even know.
Where are these ancients nowadays?
Like they got one at least.
Alright, let's get you up to Necrobook build. I like it. This is a build I've seen a lot on these core dazzles.
Where's Weaver at? He's not. He's just. He doesn't want anything to do with this lane. Look where he is. He's picking up bounties. He does 3
He's being
Wraith
scouted
bands. All right.
He knows the play.
He does a lot of damage.
Oh, is Tim's dead?
Okay, yeah. Of course, pop it.
TNC gonna pick up.
Oh, Cuckoo Max is the heal. I suppose that's because like he's not getting contested in this lane at all, so he just wants to farm quicker.
Yeah, he can shove the lane. Press the tower.
Yeah. Nice TP out.
The range, do anything else there.
He knows, I think not defending this one right now, it seems.
Yeah.
They're getting so much ultra on the map, and if they can get this top tier on tower, that'd be really nice for them.
This Winter's Curse. They want to use it, as well as the Cold Embrace.
Oh, God.
Dazzle. No, he can.
His tusk can be on the fine.
They're keeping the brute to defend us. They really don't want to lose this
Yeah,
tower.
you don't want to lose Dazzle here. If you just lose this tusk, I think you're okay with what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean that's 2 TP, 3 TP actually.
Cooper could still get caught by this Storm Panda. Is he going to get the
position? Oh, got the lift. No.
You red pass. It's so hard sometimes.
Yeah.
You're just like clicking through the trees, going looking for him, and then you see him and you instantly run past him and lose vision, so you have to walk back.
Yeah, it's really hard actually.
This is that change. Would have loved to be able to pick up a couple of those ancient stacks if they were still there, but
Yeah.
such luck.
Yeah, still well on top of the network, but
Okay. Cuckoo ready to dive in on this one. Might be able to kill off the courier. Nope. But it looks
I
like
know Burrow's no ultimate. This would be a nice kill if they can get it.
Ooh, nice.
The preemptive grave, but still might end up going down to it. The jump forward, trying to find the kill. Is he going to be able to get it? The shards keeping him alive. Tim's is eventually still going to fall, and Cuckoo also caught, not quite killed off yet, as they're still trying to chase him down. Storm Spirit killing off Armel. They get that finish also, so 2 dead. TNC in trouble, and looks like they're finally going to be able to get the walk away. Secret jumps out of there.
196 is playing incredibly well. Like as a team, that was an insanely good grave though. Like,
Yeah, that was really nice.
As far as that was some heads up play from Cuckoo. Now that the end result of the fight was particularly good for TNC, but they got Spectre farming elsewhere. Not necessarily farming that well, but still in a good place.
He had Haunt for that fight too, and you just didn't bother to use it because it never looked good. Presumably.
Yeah.
He's farming.
But look at this. Storm getting set up and ready to jump on him with the Winter Wyvern nearby as well. This could be a big kill if they can get it. And the zip in from far away, but Gabby realizing what was coming, they get the pull back in, trying to find this kill. Gabby not in a position where he's going to go down here unless it's a heavy commitment. It looks like Gabby just escapes.
Storm very low on mana here too, but few rotations. Because they're going in top. This is the carry. This is Brewmaster, you know, not a 5-position support or a 3-position offlaner. He is the main carry for them.
Yeah. This bottle, really a big thing in my opinion that hurts the Storm Spirit is like the fact that bottle no longer scales with your int. So like the regen is just, it's always the same unless you have some sort of like other regen amplification like a heart or like a holy locket or something like that. Before, if you were to carry these null talismans, the bottle would give you the same percentage, roughly the same percentage of mana that it would give you if you didn't have the null talisman. Now he has these null talismans, and the bottle actually sucks when he picks this up. Like, the bottle is worse because his ulti's draining a percentage of his mana, but the bottle's not giving him a percentage. So he's just, Storm is just like can zip less in the early game now.
They changed the clarities too, right?
Yeah. That's why like clarities are really good on these strength heroes because their int is so low, they never get int, and they give you a base amount of regen. So like clarity on Axe, Brew, these heroes, they love their clarities now. It sucks on into hero.
Axe maybe support, but he's almost got his Blink Dagger up. Him.
Ooh, that's a regen for the opposing team, the Storm.
A little unfortunate.
Not for the Storm.
Although, once again, regen is another thing that kind of sucks now because it doesn't scale with your int. It used to scale with your int. So it's like, you get a regen. I mean, it's still good, obviously. It's still good, but it's just not as, it's not as good.
Uh-oh.
Easy money.
Free gold.
See, I think, though, that you are going to hit this point eventually for 496 where you have Blink Call with, like, a Storm Spirit follow-up, and what does Spectre do at that point? You're trying to save up for a Radiance right now. This is going to be a tough game for Gabby to get farm.
It's like this 4 create space for 1. They're not really protecting Gabby, but they know their best bet for getting him farm is just go fight in the top side of the map. Give this Spectre this bottom lane and force 496 to respond to you. And with Bounty Runes coming up, it's 496. They want to fight. You guys aren't backing up. Two runes.
Storm needs a level 12 desperately. The hero... I hear a lot of Storm players say that Storm really becomes a hero like once you have Kaya on level 12. Before then, you don't really want to do anything because it's just too... It's too costly in terms of the mana cost. You don't do enough damage.
You might if you get a good rune, like an arcane.
Yeah, exactly.
Rune or something.
But like once you basically you make like defensive rotations until you're level 12 and have Kaya, and then you make aggressive rotation where you actually are setting up for kills. Whereas you're just kind of like, if something good happens before level 12 with Kaya, you just take it. Oh wow,
they got him.
Yeah, they scanned him, so they knew who was in those trees, although he did walk out of the scan. But Axe was like, okay, I scan you. I'm going to make sure that you did not leave, and you're still here. I'm going to kill you.
Well, that goes back to the whole thing that you're talking about, right? Like, they want to fight and make space up top, but if they're not fighting and not finding those, then...
Yeah. And Gabby knows, like, his team's not finding heroes. They're not actually engaging. He has to be in those trees. He can't actually farm those creep waves. You don't really want your Spectre playing in this dead lane, as we call it. But...
His team's supposed... Oh, wow. His team's supposed to be making it not a dead lane.
Yeah. But
it's very dead though.
496 is just playing away from that. But I mean, the end result, if Spectre's not farming, it's okay if you're farming the entire top jungle and taking rows. Like that's where your Spectre doesn't have to be free farm.
Yeah, that's
true.
You
see Dazzle TA top 2 net worth and Spectre at a similar net worth to a Storm, like that's, you can win the game from this position quite easily.
Yeah.
Big moment right here, though. They miss on the call as the snowball able to save.
This Brew ulti's not going to do a whole lot, I don't think.
Yeah, need to be careful. They don't end up losing a couple more.
Don't let Rubik steal it
He's
as
just
well.
focusing the Rubik, so he can't.
Yeah, he's going to run away. Yeah, Rubik's like, all right, give me some vision, guys. There's a trap.
Oh,
yeah.
got it.
No, he got drunken brawler.
Oh, he immediately pops it.
Oh, good. He's a good
play.
He's a good Brew player.
Old embrace, keeping alive, and is eventually.
That's a big buff to Brew against Rubik.
It actually is.
It has 0 cast point.
Yeah, right. It's
Whereas in
pretty
the past, even a clap, there's a cast time for it.
Yeah, if you remember to click it, it's good. If you remember it's an actual ability.
Yeah.
And not just a passive.
Okay. So Rubik should no longer get to steal Primal Split.
Yeah, you should never get it, basically. It's like if you ever let Rubik steal Hook on Pudge, you're doing something wrong, because you can just rot.
No, that's kind of good to know, because I was one of those things when we first saw Brewmaster picked up against Rubik, we're like, ooh, that's another hero for Rubik to steal spells from, but
yeah, it doesn't actually.
not the case.
Not actually a counter, really.
3 already up. That's going to make Weaver's life even more difficult with this True Side, and this Dazzle is just owning so hard this game.
Actually, Necro's on 100% uptime when you have the cooldown reduction, I believe.
Well, not if they're dead.
Hey man, he can respawn them. Watch. Oh, he's healing it.
Raven, he's trying to keep it alive. Give him the punch.
Necro Dazzle is actually super legit because you put the Necro units on somebody plus the Q, and it keeps re-proccing the Q, and you can heal bomb the Necro units as well.
That's
And
nice.
with 100% uptime on Necro units, you just have a gem.
It's such good synergy.
Look at. Oh wait, no.
And you farm incredibly. It's the same concept with Arc Warden getting it. His 100% uptime is because he has 2 Arc Wardens that can summon, but you just farm with this item. You can farm jungle
exactly.
camps.
You can farm with it. Yeah.
You go jungle with your Necro Book, you Shadow Wave, boom, clamp clear, go to the next one.
It's like a way better Helmut Dominator,
Yeah.
basically.
way better Midas too.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see this Dazzle Midas I first saw like as mid Dazzles. I was like, this surely is not the
Necro does kind of the same thing, except better.
Yeah. And that's why Arc Wardens go Necrobook before the Midas. They go back for the Midas just because it's attack speed, you benefit from it. It's also, you know, Midas, you're playing greedy. But you don't want to play greedy when you're a Dazzle.
Look at him, just walking. He just always has Necro units.
Pretty big winner's
Dire
curse
team
here.
just can't get vision up.
It's one downside to potentially running it like that too, though, is like the Necrobook's killing your allies or yourself.
They do so much damage. It's like the typical counter to Beastmaster with Necro, so Winter's Curse.
So far, they're able to play around it really well. Armel, maybe in some trouble. We get the lift up. Need to be careful. Storm down and dead. Mel's lifted up in the air. They could buy back on Storm here. Might be a little bit too bold. Or, looks like they are going to go for it. Winter's Curse to follow it up as well. Cuckoo going to have the grave. Keeps Ninja Boogie alive as they're going to chase forward, see if they can find any more kills here. Tim's going to go down, it looks like, and now Storm chasing for more.
They're heeding your advice, Jenkins. They're just cutting their losses, and buybacks happen, they run away.
Yeah, that's
I like
good.
this.
I think a lot of teams could start doing that in this
496 themselves.
in this region.
That's something 49. If that's 496, then they'll be like, let's keep fighting. Let's go in. Now Spectre's farming. Let's lose out TA to Dazzle as well.
That's a very NA Dota thing I've come to realize.
Oh god, high
Ditching your
ground.
team.
There's just nothing. This is supposed to be an Axe, big tanky guy. It's just done.
Give him the juju.
And you have the armor reduction too for the Necros to do more damage. The mana burn is physical, so.
Take this guy on a little walk.
This is starting to snowball. Like, as much as this is a great Storm/Weaver game because of the lack of control, it doesn't really matter if you're just behind and being out.
I don't think Storm or Weaver are particularly great heroes in this patch. I think that's just the problem. They were great in the last patch, but there are heroes that are so much better.
You could kill Storm no times this game, but he's just not going to be able to keep up and farm. He loses his lane and then he's just struggling.
Yep.
He has died twice, but those weren't like major crippling deaths for him. It's just the fact he's not going to be able to farm. He's lost his towers and losing his jungle.
Well, I think that it harkens back to what you're talking about with the changes to clarities and to bottle. It's harder to stay out on the map with him too. Like, needs to be able to stay out there to keep farming. But
I mean, look at his regen, 9. He has 9 regen.
He's trying to get to the Bloodstone at the very least. And if that happens, that could be another big turning point. But they need to find a lot, and it's Radiant Spectre time now. And this is when the hero really starts to come online, with possibly a Haunt coming out in a second here.
My Radiance came pretty quickly. I felt like he was kind of falling off a bit, but suddenly he's accelerated past all 3 dire cores.
Yeah, he's been kind of ignored for quite some time.
Yeah, they found to go. You know, the 4 create space for 1 is actually happening now.
Yeah.
Vector will continue to just farm the bottom jungle and lane, knowing that his team is in a position.
The great thing about
space.
these Necro units for the 4 Protect 1 is that they can de-ward this entire side of the map. And the way that you kill the Spectre is that you can have vision of his team, or you can have vision of him. You can just use the lack of vision on the Spectre. You know his whole team is somewhere, so you kill the Spectre.
Well, walk up high ground, die very quickly. They have the Bruce split with the Radiance working, still Haunt available. They're going to pop it now as Storm Spirit tries to do what he can, but they just need to run away now, and Seal just going to die. The damage over time coming from that Gabby Radiance, and that fight never had legs.
I mean, Storm's out of mana so quickly. He just had to, he zipped in, got 2 hits off, and then had to zip out.
Feels pretty rough here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is more the 20-25 minute games we've been seeing on this patch. That's kind of snowball out of control.
God, damage onto this dude. He's gonna be able to walk away, but the tower's already dead. Storm zipping from long range. He does not quite hit on it, and now he's just maybe dead. He's able to get the jump away, but Red Corgi is gone. Chase forward for more. They find another kill. Winter's Curse hitting literally nothing, and tries to get the kill there with the dunk, but it's not going to happen. Nobody from TNC is dying, and all of 496 are about to be in the grave.
Double kill.
Storm's like mana use to damage ratio is atrocious right now, and I don't think it's him or doing anything wrong. It's just the hero and the state of this game.
Oh god.
Look, you can't even zip the...
And like the just constant the cooldown reduction. It's just constant shadow wave spam. Everyone's being healed up.
He's actually just
There's
dead.
no burst, and yeah, he's just dead. It's GG.
You can't even zip anymore to the in front of the base and back.
Yeah. Tusk buys a Necro 2 in the enemy fountain.
All right, nice.
He wants in on this.
Get the meteor hammer, man. Let's go.
720 D is going to need to give some more storm buffs.
Told you a storm. It was more like a small little rain cloud, a little drizzle, I would say. You're right off with that one.
Well, we do have a little bit of plug your ears if you don't want some spoilers about the other game, folks. But the winner of this game will be facing off against Mineski. We get a little bit of updates. Production.
And Lotac.
I would expect that result, but I think Lotac is still really good. Mineski's really strong with it.
Now,
In any case,
we've been in this situation before.
that is true.
We've seen this story, and
Mineski?
no, with
this game.
TNC and 496, where it looks like there's just one that's clearly ahead. Is
This game's over.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not meant to say that. That's my job literally says don't say that, but
Gotta be real.
That's the NA Dota, and you're just like, we lost. It's
Look at
true,
this
though.
guy. He's
there are some games I feel like are very actually unwinnable at you know. There's
What's the
you're
Dota
okay
Plus
to give it up.
percentage?
That is a
All right.
99.
Not a, okay, Dota Plus
So
says
you're
not
telling me there's
Okay.
a chance.
Okay.
I have a nephew, and he recently watched Dumb and Dumber for the first time, and now whenever there's something like that, he busts out, so you're telling me there's a chance, but he's like 10.
Oh, that's really
Dude, that
cute.
movie is
I'm
on.
glad that movie aged well.
Yeah.
That movie's on repeat at the Moonduck House. Let me tell you, that's all they watch. Dumb and Dumber and Seinfeld.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Red Corgi, where are you going, buddy? They're going to be able to find him, control. And this fella, is he going to get a split off? No.
This is a tough game to watch, man. After the last game too.
Yeah, there were such amazing first 2 games. It's kind of the formula, the underdog team almost gets the upset in game 2, and then they kind of fall off.
Yeah.
Something like TNC is like, okay, we can't take them lightly. We gotta wake up. Let's just play some Dota and stop them.
No, Armel BKB turns and fights and kills everybody.
So many buybacks being used.
Yeah, they want everything, and they're not going to get it. Triple kill.
Probably see a goal in a second.
God, the Brutal 2 just wasted.
I mean, it would have been GG. It would have been Mega Creep before, if not for that tier 2 tower. They could have just gone for the bottom racks with their Necro books, but the tier 2 tower bought them some time to throw away some more lives. No offense to 496. These guys played amazing Dota this series. Game 1, Game 2 were a treat to watch. This game is just out of their grasp.
Yeah, it's good in the sense that they know as a team they have a lot of potential to be like the complete underdogs and still do so well against a top 6 major team. I mean, that they have that going for them. And then also this is group stages, right? So they can still take this whole thing if they can improve.
And even this loss, I don't feel like it was like, oh, you know, they just looked like a bad team. I think they just had some really bad lane matchups.
I think so,
Armel
yeah,
outclasses mid lane. Dazzled maybe to hero you got a ban.
Yeah.
That could be showing some great proficiency on this hero.
Well, can kind of understand why it's first ban worthy against teams like console players.
And I think the other thing that really stands out about this to me is it's like TNC recognizing what 496 does very well and then just not giving it to them. Like, you could say, like, all right, against other tier 1 teams, maybe you don't want to have to ban Sky and Bounty.
Yeah.
But they're just making them uncomfortable, and that's so important in the best of 3 series.
It's funny